At this point, we know that there's a lot of cheating going on in Call of Duty. And every once in a while, I go on TikTok just to see how people are thinking about it. And is it just me? And they'll say, why complain about it? I just want you to see a couple of these clips. And we're gonna talk about it in between to see what are you supposed to do to get away from this? And why does the game allow it to keep happening?
This is Loco Silent Share, a completely undetected menu that comes with a bunch of features such as aimbot, ESP, and more. Now, without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So upon getting into the game, we first have aimbot. Here you can change your aimbot FOV, this big circle in the middle of your screen. Whoever's within that circle is what the aimbot will aim at. You can choose.
This is disgusting. It's flat out gamer disgusting. And if you have this on your computer, you should uninstall and you're a piece of game. I'll say it. That's the nicest way I can say that.
You can choose the type, so silent aimbot, he's silent or normal. I like to just keep it on normal. You can add smoothing too.
He likes to keep it on normal because that's how much he uses it.
So if you want to play more legit, you can keep it up a bit. If you want to play less legit, always turn it down. Next up, you can choose your targeting type. So if it just targets based off distance or off FOV and distance. You can choose where it aims at. So I usually like to keep this on neck because it's a little more consistent. And you can choose the distance at how far you can aim at. You got auto fire, which will automatically shoot when you're aiming at someone, and auto wall, which allows you to shoot through walls. Next up, you can show your FOV circle, which
Auto fire? I feel like y'all should be arrested. I just feel like y'all should be arrested, bro. I'm over here trying hard, working on techniques, when to aim, hard scoping and pre-aiming, duck, move, slide. Don't go outside. Stop. Aim first. Most people do this way. Remembering what most people do so I know how to counteract it. Lay on the ground, shoot right when you run into him. And he has auto fire,
which, as mentioned before, is that big circle in the middle of your screen. So anyone within there is where your aimbot will target at. You can choose the color of it. You can make it RGB. You can do visible check, sticky aim. You also got a couple settings here to change who the aimbot aims at. Next up, one of my favorite settings, remove recoil. This will make your gun shoot completely straight and have no recoil, and it's super nice. You can change the color of the plate.
So I'm grinding for attachments, trying to find the best way to put these attachments together. I only have a number of few slots. Do I take out the grip, put in the muzzle because of the vertical aim recoil resistance? Do I do a build that's all about recoil, where it's muzzle, underbarrel, and stock, and the right laser that limits everything? That way I can't carry bullet capacity. I can't carry a bullet that offers more firepower. I'm doing all these things. I'm making sacrifices, and you just push remove recoil.
Players you're targeting, the language of the menu, and you can load legit and rage settings. So yeah, next up we have Spinbot. Whenever I turn that on, you notice my character jogs a bit. That makes it a lot harder for the enemy to hit you, and is about as close to God mode as you can get. You also can turn it on for your vehicle and do modifications for your X and Y axis. Next up, visuals. This is ESP. So as you see Jimmy over here running, that's ESP. It shows where all the players are at. You can turn it on. You can turn on boxes for them. You can change the color of them. You can do snap lines, so it shows where they are. Radar, compass, a bunch of other stuff. You can do their health bar too, so you can see how much health they have. You can also do it for loot, weapons, ammo, money, and more, and you can change the color of all of these. You can also choose who it targets, so I have it so it's enemies only. You can do RGB ESP so it looks all cool. You can change the distance of how far it goes, so I can turn this up a bit. The radar distance and the boldness of it. So I turn up the boldness, very bold, turn it down, pretty thin. You can also do aim warnings. This will warn you whenever people are aiming at you. You can also do self-outlines for yourself, you can see. Player outlines, vehicle outlines, and AI outlines. Next up, we have the saver tab. So this first one is for blueprints. You can change the slot that it's for, the camo that it has, and you can put a custom name for it, and even put the game mode that it's in. Do the same thing with your custom attachments. You can put your own attachments on it. You can do special perk savers, so you can choose your perk package.
This dude sounds like a piece of shit. He has that walking in the room voice when you're in the room. He jumps in the window, not scared of anything. He talks so calmly. And I used to tell my wife, I would say, these people do not have the emotions of someone about to run into 4 people. Why are they so calm? They're calm because, honestly, remove recoil, aim for the neck, auto fire. That's why they're calm and smug little. When you cheat like this, You missed the spirit of the game. Disgusting. Disgusting.
The slot and what perk it has, you're basically doing all these manual settings through the menu.
Getting
You
perks.
can also do your normal blueprint saver, so you can choose the slot for it, what you have it set to, and the name for it. Next up, under miscellaneous, you can make your own custom loadouts, so you can choose whatever class it's going to be and the game mode for it. You can set the class name. You can do custom loadout camo editors, so you can edit all your camo loadouts and choose all different settings for it. Next up, we get to all your exploits. You can do RGB HUD. This one's really cool. When you turn it on, everything goes RGB. You can do super sprint, so it'll make you sprint super fast. I also have no fog, so whenever I turn this on, it makes the fog go away in the distance. I'm going to keep this on because it's super nice. We also have no flash, so if anyone throws any flash,
He can cut the fog off in the game. He can cut the flash off so you can't flash him. You can't stun him. No flinch. Long melee. I am so interested to understand what long melee is. What is long melee? Honestly.
flashes, they won't affect you. You can also do no stun, so you won't get stunned. You got no flinch. You can do long melee, which allows you to use melee at further distances.
So now when I say, you were nowhere near me, I was right. Cheating exposed. I was totally correct. You were nowhere near me.
You can do fast reload. We also have instant swap. You can do rapid fire, which will make you shoot super fast. We also have third person, which allows you to go third person. So if you want a different kind of gameplay, this is super cool. You can also do dynamic third person, which is more dynamic and not as static. You can do airlock. You have an FOV changer, which this is super cool. So I can make the FOV go up. It lets you see some more and looks a little cleaner. You can also do invisible gun, which will make your gun invisible. You can get rid of shield shake. You can do a custom hit marker sound with your own custom wave file too. You can also set custom clan tags, so you can set that and it will change it. You can bypass rank restrictions. This is for multiplayer only. You also have unlock all, which will allow you to unlock everything. This is currently risky right now, but it normally works. Next up, we have
You can just unlock everything in the game. Then what in the am I grinding for? What am I grinding for? He can just unlock everything in the game. All attachments, perks, everything. At this point, this is why the game isn't fun to y'all. Because you don't have to try for anything. It gets boring quick. If you get to skip to the end of the line, you're bored. This is disgusting. I gotta keep going, honestly.
we have the lobby tab. This will show everyone in your game, and when you click on their name, you can report them for whatever you want, and you can even send it all 100 times.
Are you freaking kidding me? Are you telling me you're the person cheating, but you can send it 100 times to synthetically get someone banned for cheating? That is, oh my God. My God.
You also have a chat text setting, so you can put whatever message you want here, and then whenever you click this, it will send the message. And you can also do chat spam and choose the interval for it to make it so it spams the entire chat. Next up, we get to settings. You can choose colors for different things like snap lines, names. You can do non-visible colors. You can basically edit all the colors for your visuals. Then next up, we get to save config, so you can save your current config. You can save it under different profiles, and you can load your custom ones, and you have keybinds for it too. Found him, got him. As you see, knock him right out of the sky.
Disgusting. This is it's just disgusting. Hold on. Let's see. Before we get out of here, we must. What are these comments saying? Show you how much of a piece of shit you guys are. How can I get this? Wish they would separate PC from console. It has been the ruin of console gaming, period. I agree. Can I get this on Xbox? Is there one for zombies? Is this battle log? It's not melee, it's melee. How do you get it? Free? Question mark. How do I get this on my PC? Is it free? UW, is this actually real? This is a rat for sure. Lame. Just get better, bro. Thank you, Jaden. Y'all disgust me. Oh, we would have never back in the day. Honestly, pathetic how many people in the comments wanting to cheat like let's all just play the effing game. Peyton, I agree. Effing lame. Just get good. Embarrassing. I mean, this has ruined Call of Duty. Nothing else.